Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Stephanie. Welcome if this is your first week joining me. We will be doing an oracle card and a crystal card reading for the week of October 10th through October 16th, 2021. If you do happen to stumble across this video outside that time frame and the guidance feels relevant, then it absolutely is. So it is timeless in that respect that we are focusing on the week of October 10th to the 16th right now. So we'll start by doing 3 Akashic keywords, and these are just 3 sort of energies or words that came up over the past week while I'm working in the Akashic Records that will be guiding energies for the coming week, maybe what we can expect, things to focus on, things to lead us forward. And then we will do our weekly crystal energy from crystal deck number 4. These are from healingcrystals.com. We will do our Sunday sort of self-care energy card, the way to set ourselves up best for the coming week, from Tosha Silver's Divine Abundance Oracle deck, which is pretty new and it's fantastic. And then we will do the rest of the week, Monday through next Saturday, from Rebecca Campbell's Starseed Oracle. So that one does contain some activations. If I feel called to, I may read from the guidebook on that one if there are any activations that feel especially relevant for individual days. But as always, I have gone ahead and I did draw the cards, but I have not peeked at them. So let's get started and see what comes out this week. So, well, let's talk about the 3 Akashic keywords first before I get ahead of myself. So the words that came out this week are allowance, alignment, and agreement. And when I ask for some clarification on agreement, what does that mean? And it's an agreement with self is the message I got. So take action steps forward like a contract with yourself. So I thought that was interesting. Allowance, alignment, and agreement. So if you've had any projects you've been working on and maybe you've put them on the back burner, or you're not devoting as much time to them as you would like to, the agreement keyword comes in to remind you that you are as important as any of the other projects or people you are working for or with or on. So make sure that you are keeping your word to yourself and making yourself a priority, making your own projects a priority. So taking action steps, no matter how large or small they are, any action step is a step forward energetically. And when we put that energy out, we get it back tenfold. So making sure that you're taking some action steps forward and treating it like a contract with yourself. So allowance of new energies to come in, being in that allowing energetic space, allowing things, not dialing things in too closely, not maybe trying to envision the outcome too specifically, but allowing things to unfold puts you in alignment. But you have to have that agreement in place with yourself to say, yeah, I will take these action steps. I will honor my own creative vision and I will make a contract with myself. So that's where we are at this week with our Akashic keywords. So then let's see what comes out first from our crystal deck. Our supportive crystal energy for this week is sulfur. So that's interesting. Yellow is not a color I normally reach for, and it's kind of interesting that it matches the card today. I think that happened last week as well. So sulfur is going to connect really strongly with the solar plexus chakra, and that is associated with our self-worth, our empowerment, goes with that message I was getting really strongly about making a contract with yourself and sticking to it. The 3 keywords are self-discovery, detoxifying, and soothing. So also being nice to yourself while you're doing it from a place of allowance and alignment. The mantra or affirmation you can use this week for working with sulfur is, my actions are thoughtful and positive. So that is our crystal energy for this week. And then we'll start with Sunday. And again, this is from the Divine Abundance deck, pretty new deck from Tosha Silver. I love this, and it kind of matches the yellow and the green. It's liberation. So this is our Sunday energy. This is October 10th if you are following it for the week. It says the doubts and fears still come up. You just don't believe anymore that they're you. So not defining yourself by the past is the message I'm getting from this, and allowing yourself to be in alignment with a new future, a new you, making new agreements with yourself to work on things in a different way. So liberation from the past is our Sunday energy and what to focus on to set ourselves up best for the week, liberation. saying, yeah, doubts and fears, they're not fake. They still exist. All this stuff is real, but we're just not going to believe they control us. And then from the Starseed Oracle deck, our Monday energy is lifting the veil. So I like the way this is unfolding. Questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So isn't that interesting that in the graphic here, she's kind of pulling back the curtains and seeing the truth of where she's headed. So pulling things back, but anything unaligned must go. And one of our keywords this week being alignment. So really getting in tune with what it is you do want to create. And then our Tuesday energy is the blue flame. And I feel pretty strongly that I'm going to read from the guidebook for this one to see if there's an activation. It says spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. So let me grab the guidebook real quick and just see if there's something that seems particularly relevant. Oh, that was easy. It opened right to it. So there is an activation. And if you feel called to do this, you can kind of repeat this after me and just say, I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. And I'll say that again. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. And so that's also something you can work with on Tuesday, but throughout the entire week. And I feel like this is really relevant and really connected since we have allowance, alignment, and agreement come up as our 3 Akashic keywords. And then we have that letting go of what is unaligned. And then on Tuesday, working with this blue flame energy that says, I allow, and that's one of our keywords, allowance, myself to surrender to the awakening process, which is what we get when we're in alignment. We surrender to it. That's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. And that's kind of an agreement, right? Each and every day we're working on this, like a contract with ourselves. So I love this. If you feel called to do that activation, absolutely do it. And then let's move on to Wednesday. Wednesday is the Forge, Don't Follow card, and it says pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So I feel like all of the energy this week is setting us up to be in a little more secure with ourselves and know that our own ideas are good and our work is worthy of working on. We don't always have to be spending our time supporting others. Some of that energy can go towards supporting ourselves. And then our Thursday energy is you're not for everyone, which is true and so difficult sometimes to stomach. But you're not for everyone, and your work is not for everyone, and your personality is not for everyone, and that's okay. The people you are for will really, really like you, and you'll really, really connect with those you are supposed to connect with if you are speaking your truth and aligned with what you're here to do. So don't worry if you're not for everyone. It's okay. It says, embrace your weirdness, face your true north. So just knowing that it's okay if you don't resonate with everyone, if everyone isn't called to follow you, it's fine. It's fine. You can still be your own true weird self, and you will attract the other true weirdos who are supposed to be in your soul tribe. And then Friday we have the Inner Earth, which says you will survive this, new solutions and beginnings. So I really love the week, how it's unfolding. It just feels to me that we're in a much more secure space emotionally, like we are, and energetically, like we're okay with who we are now. We kind of like it. And then the last card, Saturday, which would be October 16th, all the way around to the end of the week. How is this unfolding? It's the jump in card. So this is absolutely perfect. It says adventure and say yes to change. So we have all of these A words, which is kind of interesting. And if this is your first time tuning in, the Akashic keywords do not always start with the same letter. It happens pretty infrequently. But this week we have allowance, alignment, agreement. And then we have, at the end of the week, this card saying adventure. So I feel like this is just a really good, secure, we know where we're headed kind of energy. We know who we are again, energy. So say yes to change. Say yes to being who you are and knowing that it's okay. So that is our energy for this week. I hope you all enjoyed this reading, and I will see you all next week.